Welcome to another edition of the All Sports Matters podcast. Welcome to the last edition of the All Sports Matters podcast here on 2025. I am your host, Amir Sharaz Ortiz, aka Mr. All Sports Matters. Find me on Instagram, Amir Sharaz. We're live. We're live on Facebook, I believe, and I think we have I don't see it on the Facebook. Oh, yeah, there he is. We are live on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Welcome to another edition. We're early. I know we're early because today's a day of celebration. We, as a group, have made it to another year. 2025 is gone. 2026 is upon us, whether you're on the East Coast, West Coast, you're overseas. I think if you're overseas, you got what, 2-3 hours before you bring in the new year. If you're overseas, as far as military, Afghanistan, Iraq, Kabul, UAE, those types, even Korea, you already celebrated New Year. So happy New Year to you. I will toast now and I will toast later. Happy New Year to you guys. We are here a little bit early trying to get to everybody, having everybody go upon their own way. Thank you for being a part of our show, a part of our brotherhood for this year, and hopefully many more years to come. Speaking of my brothers, I am not alone. The chef is in the building. Good afternoon, chef. How you doing?
Good afternoon, good people. Well, this is a pleasant way to end the old 2025 and get 2026 in the building. So yeah, love spending time.
Yeah, we had to give it to him. We had to give him one more.
We open
on the way out. There's a lot going on in sports since the last time that we've gone together, that we've done this show. Hopefully, just landing upon our show is Mr. 334, Mr. Fleck, who's added another.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't do that.
Take the facts.
We're not talking about that.
Am I not stating facts here?
We're not talking about that, sir.
Right.
It's just coworkers.
It is just an innuendo.
Hey, is it me or does that intro get longer every week?
It gets longer every week.
It might just be you today. I'm just saying. Come on, that was an easy one. Either way,
He walked in.
easy one. Love you. Either way, I know you had a long day already. You know you knocked out some work. We are headed into 2026. We're popping up. I'm popping up. That's my goal for 2026. I'm gonna pop up Instagram. I'll pop up on Twitch, which we will be releasing in 2026. TikTok, I'm gonna see if we can get our own page and get that going. But either way, we're gonna pop up 2026 with more content, more shows, not necessarily more. No two O's, just one, but more. I was saying congratulations to you two. Both of you are fantasy football winners in different leagues, respective leagues. So congratulations to that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
and
sir.
Even our brother who will be here shortly, won. Everybody won except for me.
You won 2 last year, so
I'm gonna say you won twice.
You won a few last year, so you fine.
That was 2024. That was almost 2 years ago. Right? In theory.
It wasn't 2 seasons ago though.
In theory, not Austin theory, but
we go off of football seasons here, sir.
My feelings are hurt that this year was a weird year when it comes to
don't think I forgot about that conversation we need to have about this second IR spot.
That's between you and the other commish. He's right now in the slopes of Denver, I believe, actually.
Yeah. He
took the fantasy football funds and funded his family on a new trip.
Hey, he paid me before he got on the plane.
Well, that's between him and Betts. I'm not getting into that. But either way,
Oh,
no, I'm not throwing any shade anywhere. But it's been a weird season. Again, like we mentioned before, the postseason will not have the Bengals, the Chiefs, but the Ravens do have an opportunity to stumble their way. I'm gonna say stumble because they should not be there. But that's how bad as the division
don't
has
do that.
been.
Don't do that.
One more game for the division: Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens, and all of a sudden, Lamar Jackson is a full go at practice. How can
of course.
talk to me, Chef, on the Ravens' chances, and does Aaron Rodgers pull one more out the rabbit? Talk to me.
He can pull his tail to the back of the locker room and start cleaning up to go ahead and go to the dark this weekend because this is over. Unless the only person that can help us lose this game is Todd Monken. If Todd Monken does what he likes to do, which is sit the king down in the fourth quarter and try to get cute and be fancy and want to do these gadget plays, then yeah, we're gonna lose. But
he didn't last week, though, right?
There was no Lamar.
Touchdown.
Wasn't no Lamar. So he decided he's gonna give the king the ball, and look what happened. The king goes crazy for over 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, and we get a good win in Lambeau Field. So the blueprint is laid. Don't get cute. Run the dang ball. As you see on my name, I don't know if they can see my name right now. Is run the dang ball. Period. Play good defense, what they're going to do. Marlon Humphreys, stop trying to doggone stream everything, brother. Play football. That's all we need you to focus on. Focus on football. There's no DK.
So
they're
it's
linking into the game. I know TJ Watt may be back this weekend. He may not. He shouldn't. But there's a possibility TJ lines up. I get it. Run the dang ball.
So is your prediction that the Ravens take care of business this weekend?
Cleveland Browns, thank y'all so much. Cleveland Browns, thank y'all so much for remembering who y'all were. I love it. Shadul, you're my man. I love you, bro.
I don't think that was more Cleveland Browns than it was bad Steelers because Garrett did a lot of pressure, but he didn't sack the quarterback. They have no weapons when it comes to the Steelers outside of DK Metcalf, who, have we mentioned, is suspended. Fleck, who do you got winning Ravens Steelers at home in Pittsburgh? Mind you, it's going to be Sunday Night Football.
Oh, man, everything in me wants to say Pittsburgh, but they're not going to be able to just run the ball on the Ravens all night. And that's what they are going to have to do to win games because nobody's scared of any of the receivers that they got. Gainwell is their leading receiver out of the backfield.
That is correct.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what are we doing here, Pittsburgh? I got the Ravens winning. I think it'll be a good game though. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think it'll be a good game, but I got the Ravens winning. It'll be something like 24-21 in my opinion.
I think the Ravens put it together somewhat. Lamar Jackson probably has his best game as far as production. I'm not talking about stats. I'm just talking about production, keeping the ball moving, scoring. If it's not 3 points every drive, at least getting the ball to Derrick Henry in the goal line. I think they finally put it together and say it like a 31-17 Ravens victory in Pittsburgh.
If I'm the Ravens, Lamar is out there strictly as a distraction. I'm not trying to get cute with him. I'm finna smash you in the mouth with Derrick Henry. I'm gonna throw off the play action maybe, but I'm not gonna try any of those design quarterback runs.
No. You said you're gonna be out there for as a distraction.
Yeah.
Like I don't want Lamar as normal, the normal version of Lamar. I don't want that. I want the threat of that, the illusion of that, but I don't want that because I don't think he should be taking those kind of hits coming back from what he's coming back from right now.
Yeah, I need him healthy. I need him to not be Lamar right now. I need him to protect himself, and I completely agree.
Well, he hasn't played in 3 weeks?
Yeah,
2 weeks.
And then he didn't finish the game.
Oh, yeah, 2 weeks. So I I need him to protect himself and give the illusion like you are going to take off and
Right.
do the run pass option, that RPO. And Mark Andrews, I need you to hold the ball. Zay, I need you to hold on to the ball. If we do decide to pass it a little bit, but in the fourth quarter, Todd Monken, I swear to God, don't you mess this up. In the fourth quarter, you better not. Don't do me like that.
Like Rob said, they already gave him the blueprint on what to do. Turn around and hand it off to Derrick Henry. That boy gets stronger as the year goes on. Like, that's crazy.
Yes.
He gets stronger as the game goes on. He gets stronger as the year goes on. Like, that's like the reverse of what's supposed to happen.
And look, I'm gonna give the little random fact right now. Derrick Henry broke a record last weekend.
Most 200-yard games
of his own. What was that record?
Oh, say that again.
Derrick Henry broke one of his own records. What was that record?
Oh, first time scoring 4 touchdowns in the game. He had a bunch of threes, right?
No, not that one.
It wasn't a 200-yard, but yeah.
No, not 200.
I know he was tied with a bunch of people for. It was tied with like a bunch of people for most 200-yard games, and then that one passed.
So, the one record of his own that he broke was his high school rushing record. He finally broke his high school rushing record last weekend in the NFL with more rushing yards in the NFL now than he had in high school. He had over 12,000 rushing yards in high school.
You were confusing the hell out of me with that one. I'm sitting there trying to follow you on that.
I don't think the public cares what he rushed to high school. He's not Al Bundy.
Well, I'm just saying, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, think about it. This kid rushed for 12,000 yards in high school. And that could have been even a lot higher if they wouldn't have had a rule in place that if they got up by 21 points, he had to come out the game and couldn't play no more.
All right. We're spending too much time speaking about irrelevancy of Derrick Henry's past.
It's the
we're going to move on. And speaking of irrelevancy, somebody got to win the NFC South. They play Saturday, Tampa Bay versus the Carolina, the Panthers. What is going? Neither one wants to win it.
Nobody wants to win it.
We're being honest. And it wouldn't be surprising to me that this game ends up in a tie.
I was just about to say it. I was just about to say it.
If it ends in a tie, Tampa wins it.
Tampa get the win by default.
Either way, the irrelevancy. Who we got winning that game?
With Carolina has won one score game. I want to say Carolina has won 8 one-score games when games are down to 1 score.
And they won every other week. They lost last week too.
And my bad, if it's a tie, it goes to Carolina.
They're
in first place now.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. They are in first place. So being as that, I don't know. Something just tells me Carolina's gonna pull it off. I just got a feeling.
Fleck?
I got Carolina winning too. Like you took my stat away from me where the last few weeks they've alternated win loss. They lost last week, so by default they got to win.
They got to win.
In fact, though, if Tampa wins and they're all tied, I mean Tampa still is going to get it, but if Tampa wins and they're all tied at 8 and 9, there's some kind of crazy scenario where Atlanta figures into the equation. It was a whole thing on Sunday Night Football, but it was racking my brain. I couldn't figure out what it's some type of if Atlanta wins next week, Tampa wins, and Carolina loses, they'll all be 8 and 9. And somehow, even though Atlanta has been mathematically eliminated, they'll figure into that decision of who wins between Carolina and Tampa.
That's crazy.
Tampa will still win it though, but I just think it's crazy that they go back and Atlanta's back into the equation, even though they've been eliminated.
That's crazy.
Anywho.
Yeah, I don't understand that one whatsoever.
Yeah, it was a whole weird thing. I was trying to keep up with it when they were talking about it on Sunday Night Football, but it was.
What I also don't understand is how hot Brock Purdy and the 49ers have been playing for the last 5 weeks, and
Well,
they are now.
Who do you have with Carolina and Tampa?
Carolina and Tampa. You skipped all over that.
It's irrelevant. I really don't care. It's irrelevant. I'm tired of that division.
Yeah, but your journalistic duty obligates you to.
That whole division needs to go. Like
your journalistic duty obligates you to.
I don't have to, because my journalistic duty would be to whoever wins the college championship will be playing in that spot instead of anybody in the NFC South.
Let's not do that.
That's terrible.
Let's not do that. The best college team ain't beating the Browns.
No,
they're beating Carolina.
No,
Atlanta.
We're not
doing part of this. No,
we're not doing that.
No,
the best college team ain't beating the worst NFL team.
And what I'm not doing is wasting more time than I need to on the NFC South.
Well, you're the one who went there, sir.
No, I moved forward. You brought me back
because you didn't give your prediction.
I don't have one. I just if you know what. It's like the Batman movie when Hines Ward rushed in there for the touchdown and the stadium exploded. I'm okay with that too. Like the field just
wow.
Like the field
how did we just get here?
The field.
Wow. Moving on. You're right. Moving on.
Nobody died in that, by the way. It was just a field.
Moving on.
Yeah. Again.
I can't believe you're being so evil with such a sweet person on your body.
Nah, she ain't sweet. Shout out sweet. I don't know what the hell you talking about either. But again,
like that one. Not supposed to like that.
San Fran, Seattle, not only playing for the division, but playing for the #1 seed in the NFC. Talk to me about that game. And how hot is this 49ers team right now?
I got the Niners winning this one, and I think it's going to be a blowout. I don't know why. Like everything in me is saying that's going to be a blowout. Sam Darnold in the week 16 through the playoffs is like the worst quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, unless they're going to turn around and hand the ball off all night, I don't see Sam Darnold leading Seattle to a victory.
Well, they did well last week against Carolina. Well, not great, not good. Well,
say that again.
I said it did well
against.
Yeah, the irrelevancy NFC South.
Okay, then. So, like, don't say that they're irrelevant and then say they did well against them.
Well,
like, where's your measuring stick
there? I didn't say good. I didn't say great. I said well. They did well.
They should have blown them out then.
They did well.
I got the Niners winning that one, and like I said, I don't think that one will be close. The Niners are at home. I got it like 28-10 type game.
Chef,
if the Niners win this game, I don't think people realize a lot of people probably don't. The Niners will play at home throughout the playoff.
Yeah, Jim reminded us last week on the show.
It will be unbearable. if they do this, 49ers fans are going to be unbearable.
Yeah, that's all we talked about on the show last week.
But I agree. I don't. They're hot right now.
I do have a quick PSA before I go right back to you, Chef. The 49ers have not won a Super Bowl since before the Cowboys. Just want to throw that out there. That was my PSA. Go ahead.
They played in the Super Bowl.
They played in some.
I said one.
I know, but the Cowboys ain't been to one. The Cowboys
ain't been nowhere.
That's that part. But yeah, they have just been red hot. Brock Purdy's been in his bag. The team is just playing incredible right now. I don't see them losing this game, especially with so much on the line. I think they're gonna run away with it at home. I think I'll give 35-17.
We want
And
to
the only reason
remind
why I'm giving them 17 is because Smith and Jigba has been playing out of his mind all season. So I say they'll get 17.
we also want to add to the fact that Seattle's both running backs ran over 100 yards, and they're both healthy.
Showed up to work.
And just in time, even though we're moving on to another conversation because we're over.
Yeah, let's get past that one. Yeah.
Hurry up.
This
Moving on.
Conversation is
Darn, guy, you just missed.
Healthy. So it should be interesting.
What's up, fellas?
Hello.
Look who decided to come to work.
Salutations.
How
The champ is
convenient.
here.
How convenient he walks in.
As soon as we're done talking about that team,
Don't talk about him again. Don't bring him back up.
we won't.
We
Just know
won't.
the champ is here. Unlike the Ravens.
We discussed all that already.
Came in with tomfoolery off the cuff.
Ravens beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl, didn't they?
Yes, we did.
They ain't gonna do it
Ripped
again.
their jersey off and ran around with it.
They ain't gonna do it again. They ain't gonna even get there.
Joe Flacco beat y'all.
There you go.
Joe
Alrighty
Flacco.
then.
It was in New Orleans too.
It was.
Oh, that's why the power went out.
Yep, it was me. It was me, y'all. I went to turn the power out.
It was Beyonce.
We want to keep in mind that both of these games are being played Saturday instead of Sunday. Saturday first game is Tampa Bay, Carolina. Saturday night is Seattle Seahawks visiting the Santa Clara 49ers. So we want to keep that in mind.
Hopefully,
I don't. You gonna be watching that
Jim.
game, Jim? By the way, you be watching, or you got other things going on?
You say that am I gonna be watching? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dead set in front of the 85 inches that's in my living room.
Hey,
Don't
see if
my
you
phone
can
gonna be
get
off. Don't call me.
see if you can get Brandon Ayuk to drive about 65 only instead of 125 around the stadium.
Brandon Ayuk is not even allowed in San Francisco, I think, at this point.
I don't think he allowed in Santa Clara. We letting him go for real cheap, real cheap.
That guy's crazy.
The only thing left of relevancy at this point is who is going to close out the MVP race in the NFL, with Stafford crapping the bed last week against the Atlanta Falcons. Yes, against the Atlanta Falcons.
Mighty.
You got Drake May putting up a good performance against the Jets. Bo Nix didn't play as well against Kansas City, even though he closed it out. Who am I missing as far as candidates at this point? Dak did pretty good, but I don't think
that's it.
I mean, you could have stopped after the first two because I think it's going to come down to Stafford or Drake May.
That's it.
Somebody was on here a couple of weeks ago and said that Drake May was gonna get it because Stafford was gonna end up going back to reverting to Detroit Stafford.
Well, he said May was going to win because he's a Patriots fan first.
Oh yeah, I know that's why he actually said it. But I mean, at this point, it's looking like he might be a little true. I don't want to say he's correct, but I mean, at this point, you never.
If New England beats Miami Sunday,
which they will,
if New England beats Miami
convincingly, and
right.
and May has another baller game, and Stafford goes and craps the bed against the Cardinals, Drake May, no doubt, right?
No, it's still.
I still giving it to Stafford.
I still don't say no doubt. May has came up a lot. Obviously, I'm not going to discredit what he's done. My whole thing is who Drake May has played factors into how he's played.
Why? But why does that matter?
It does matter.
You have to beat who's in front of you, right?
Right, correct.
You can't do anything. It's not like you can go out and pick who you want to play.
Understandable.
So why is he getting crap for beating?
He's not getting crap. I'm not giving him crap. What I'm saying
why is he being knocked for why is he being knocked for who he plays against?
Because if any team had this particular schedule, say, hell, Dak Prescott. Let's just say Dak Prescott had the Patriots schedule, which is the 6th easiest schedule in the history of the NFL, by the way.
Who had the easiest schedule?
The Patriots. I'm saying
the second easiest.
They had this. Patriots finished with the 6th easiest schedule as far as wins loss.
Right. I get that of all time. I heard that. Who
Right.
had the second easiest schedule this year?
No. I'm talking about going into the season. I'm talking about finishing the season. Going into the season, the Giants had the easiest. No, the Giants had the hardest schedule. The easiest was the 49ers, wasn't it?
49ers was the easiest. The Saints was the second easiest.
Right, going into the season.
Yeah.
I'm talking about finishing the season. How it ended up, the win-loss record. This ended up being the 6th easiest schedule to ever a quarterback has ever faced in the history of the NFL.
Oh, but how can you predict who's going to be what?
It's not prediction. I'm talking about.
So why are they being knocked for beating who's in front of them then?
I'm saying we've seen who he's played. That's what we're saying. We've seen the level of competition.
This isn't and this ain't no knock against your boys, Rob. This ain't Alabama going out and picking FCS Northwestern to play.
Agreed.
Like they can't go out and pick their own.
Agreed. So it's like saying, I remember the year Colt Brennan broke all records playing quarterback for Hawaii. He got no credit whatsoever because
you got no what?
He had no credit whatsoever.
It depends on what part of the world you were in.
That's what I'm saying. His schedule was a cakewalk. That's why he broke the most passing yards in the history of passing yards. That's my comparison. That's my metaphor.
But it still shows him as record breaker, right?
Right.
It doesn't say record breaker with an asterisk because of who he played.
I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is I take into consideration Colt Brennan versus who actually won the Heisman, which I don't know who won the Heisman that year. Well, it wasn't him. That's my comparison, if that makes sense.
No, I understand. I understand your comparison. That's not
who you played against matters. Now, what Drake May has done on the flip side, what Drake May has done has been remarkable because he hasn't had a number one wide receiver, and I won't count Stephon Diggs as number one. He's had the like of Mac Hollins, who's out, by the way. Stephon Diggs, who's going to be probably out. He'll probably be suspended the rest of this year here shortly. And he had what? Kayshawn Boutte. He had Douglas. Was it Demario Douglas? He's had so what he's done, Hunter Henry. What he's done has been remarkable. I'm not discrediting that. I'm not discrediting what he's done. All I'm saying is who he plays matter. That's all I'm saying.
So much so that he could finish as the top-rated passer, and all you're going to say is, "Oh, but he played so and so."
No, he gets votes. He gets to be, in the conversation. I'm not taking that away. I'm not.
So what would your rhetoric be if he wins MVP? No. Are you gonna say he only won MVP because
he won
the schedule?
No, he won. He won. There's nothing I can say. I'm not a voting member of that panel. He won.
I know you're not, but we're having a conversation about it, so that's why I was asking.
He won. Even Josh Allen finally got one last year when it should have been Lamar. We all got our preferences, obviously. That
one was legit. Like,
right, but we understand why he won. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that same.
I think they'll still find a way to give it to Stafford only because he doesn't have one, and this is probably as close as he's going to get to getting one before he's going to have to hang it up.
I would even go as far. Yeah, I say Stafford won, Drake May too, but I would even go as far to say if Purdy wasn't hurt, Purdy would have been the MVP, bar none, this year. Because he's played lights out before he got hurt, definitely after when he came back. But he's not in the conversation.
Yeah.
But those are the quarterbacks we see, like that's the guy. Dak Prescott was playing lights out. And all people can say was, look at the wide receivers he got. Understandable. Everybody is always going to have something to say about anybody. Chef, what are you thinking?
Drake May, the kid he's played well above where he should be at this time in his career. He looks amazing, but I mean, Stafford that Atlanta game, Stafford looked terrible. I mean, he looked terrible. Atlanta had the plan in place. They played it out to a T. I don't know if it damages his possibility of winning it. I'd like to see May win it, actually. And I think if he plays well this week, he probably is going to lock it up. I'm just saying. I think he's going to go ahead and lock it up. Yeah, he had three.
Three, right? Because he had three coming. He had three going into that game. I had three.
Yeah, and now he got 6. So
wait, what?
Stafford only had 3 going into the.
He only had 3 picks going into that game,
and he had 3 the whole game.
And
no, because earlier in the season he had 2, or he had 2 or 3 earlier in the season when he went on that long stretch without Stafford 2 in the one game, and then
Stafford had 5
later. He had
5.
Yeah. So he got like 8 or 9 now.
Before that game, and then he threw 3, so he should have 8 or 9.
I just looked it up too. Yeah, he
had
5. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so that was the thing that they kept saying after he threw that 3rd pick. They was like he only had 5 all off season or blah blah blah.
Because that's right, and I forgot. And when he played Carolina, he threw 2 in that game alone.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
that's right. So I mean, still, it's a great stat line. I mean, Stafford's numbers are incredible.
But you can put him next to Mays, and the numbers look. I'm not saying identical, but they look close. They're close.
They're comparable. Yeah, they're very much comparable. Again, the fact that Drake May went into that division and he's doing what he's doing in that division, even though it's a team effort. Vrabel is an incredible coach, period. Bottom line. He has changed the complete culture of the Patriots. He got them boys in line. They look amazing. I'm sorry, Fleck. I already know that hit a little bit, but
no, he had to leave Tennessee. Like he had to go. Like he had to. The thing with Vrabel, I agree with you. He's a great coach. I give you that. But his play calling can get stale. Yeah. And that's what started happening in Tennessee. The play calling started getting stale. You could almost predict it was going to be turn around, hand the ball off Derrick Henry 2.5 times. You might throw it the other 1.5 times.
Is he the play caller in New England? Not? I thought it was McDaniel.
Yeah, it's McDaniel.
It's McDaniel.
But still, like he wasn't the play caller in Tennessee. Like Matt LaFleur got his job with Green Bay because of the play calling he did in Tennessee. That was the one year where that offense with Tannehill in there looked good. It looked good. But it wasn't Vrabel calling those plays, though. But once he started getting his guys in there, like Arthur Smith and what's the boy name? I can't even remember. There was like 2 or 3 offensive coordinators we fired that were Vrabel guys that sucked.
So yeah, he's I like May for MVP. He's a leader. He looks incredible. And if you pull him off that squad, just like if you pull Stafford off of the Rams, but I just think he's more vital to the Patriots, and I think he's the MVP. That's just my 2 cents.
I like that.
Jim?
Yeah, I ain't got no opinion on the Patriots. I'm tired of them. Nah, I'm just playing. Yeah.
What the hell was that?
and throw y'all off for a second.
Like
nah, man. This because we still talk about the MVP race, right? We're not talking about the Patriots. I do think with Matthew Stafford, what happened on Monday, I think that did hurt his chances. I think that did drop him, and that did even the race out some. And like Amir said, or Fleck, one of y'all two said it. I think it was Fleck said it. What happens on this weekend is go tell the tale. You know, if Drake may go out there and have another 6 touchdown game against the Dolphins, go ahead and lock it up right then. Because as much as we want to believe Matthew Stafford could go out there and have a 6 touchdown game against the Cardinals go play them tougher than the Dolphins go play the I'm about to say the Patriots. So I think at this point, and I'm not calling it, but I think at this point, I think Drake may go ahead and win it.
And it's well deserved.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Yeah.
With that being said, that AFC to me is wide open.
It's wide open.
It is. It's more wide open than the NFC is. I think the NFC, if 49ers win Saturday, it's gonna be really hard to run through Santa Clara to make the playoffs, as opposed to the AFC where Denver is not a lock. Even though they're the number one seed, they're not a lock to run the table. The Patriots could be one and done. Buffalo is not Buffalo. Know what's going on there. Houston is the only got hot at the right time. The only team that I think can go in there and figuring it out. Who else we got? And the Chargers. There's no telling with that Charger squad.
Do you trust Stroud?
I don't.
That's what it'll come down to.
No, I told you.
That defense is going to show up. We know that. The defense is going to show up.
Yes, they are.
Do you trust Stroud to make the most of those opportunities that defense is going to give you?
Right.
No, great question. And what I see in Stroud right now is he's not losing the game. So right now he's managing the game best he can. The running game's coming along. Woody Marks and Jackson, Jaquan, whatever, he's running really well right now. The running game is finally moving along. And they're not really using Nico Collins. The wide receivers, Hutchinson, and the other kid who went off last week.
Jaden Higgins. The two Iowa State boys.
They're doubling up Nico Collins, and you know what? Stroud is throwing it right. Okay, cool. I'll throw on the other side. And they're playing unselfish football. Schultz is being a good tight end. Five catches, 80-something yards every week. Maybe a touchdown. I don't know. I like the way Houston is looking right now, but it's still wide open.
I mean,
Jordan.
And we didn't even mention the fact Jacksonville is still in it. They are very much in it. And you don't know what Jacksonville you're going to get every week. Right now, they're 12-4. They could go on a run.
I was about to say right now, that Jacksonville team, to me, right now is the most dangerous team in the AFC because they got it offensively and defensive. Their offense and their defense is clicking at the same time.
They didn't look as good last week, though.
I mean,
but they won.
Yeah,
and that's the thing, though. Even though they didn't look good, they won, and that's scary at this time of year. If you can still put it together, even when you're not looking your best, and you pull out a W, that's the scariest thing in the world right now because that gives you that confidence going into
and that's a divisional opponent. So that game is going to be tough anyway.
It's going to be hard.
The playoffs.
The Colts was going down swinging. They were going to go down swinging-ish as much as 58-year-old Rivers can swing. They were going to go down swinging anyway. Right. So,
Rivers is done. So this was they should have been done. I don't know why they didn't just.
I don't know why Ronnie Leonard came back in the first place, bro.
Please don't hit that man. Don't hit him.
I don't know why. Why would you reset your Hall of Fame candidacy for 3 games?
Colts always find something to keep themselves on the news. For being honest,
what did you?
But that's the Colts. I'm talking about is Phillip Rivers. You knew coming in at most you were going to give them 4 games at most because that's all they had left when
you got to wait another 5 years. He knew he was going to get it.
Right.
I don't understand.
Right, but why though?
You're gonna make 2 more babies between now and then.
Why come back when you know you're not coming back next year?
Let's be honest. How many players always thinks about what if? For example, J.J. Watt sent a message to Green Bay saying, "Hey, I'll play," and they was like, "No, thank you." Like these football players, they just want to play. Sport, not even football players, period.
All right,
they just want to play regardless of how many years they've been out of the game, how many they haven't.
I get that.
Willis did the same thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These people sent messages to
Patrick
teams like,
Willis.
hey, I'm available.
Yeah. I get it.
I'm with you, Fleck. I don't get it because you were going in the hall, probably going first ballot. You probably were.
And he still
That's a
is.
good possibility.
He still is, just 5 years later.
But yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
I want to go. Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't know.
It's y'all. It's.
I guess it's a personal preference thing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have done it. I can't say I wouldn't have done it because I'm not in that position to make that decision, not knowing how I would feel about but like outside looking very far outside looking in, I'm looking in with binoculars. I don't know if I would have done it.
It's you got players. I don't know. Just
reset my legacy. That's what I'm doing. I don't like that. Like now, people are gonna remember me for these 3 games that I had on my way out the door.
On the flip side, you got to say a baseball player like Robinson Cano. He's playing in the Dominican League right now with Jason Dominguez to play with the Yankees. He's having a better offseason than Jason Dominguez is. So it's like saying, hey, I'm still available. I can still do this. And you got a bona fide major leaguer who's struggling. You know, you never know.
What up, Q?
Rivers came out. He was a field goal away, a 60-something yard field goal away from winning that first game with Seattle. What if he would have won? The Colts will be playing for the playoffs this weekend. You know, it's like a what if. You don't know.
I don't know.
Well, Riley Leonard will be playing for the playoffs, not Phillip Rivers, but you just
Phillip Rivers. that man was throwing like a slingshot. Like
we know
he's doing shot puts.
He was
Every time they put Riley Leonard in, we knew the play call was they're going deep. He came in just for a throw, go right back out.
He said Drake May got MVP.
We knew all of that. Who?
Q. He commented on my page. Yeah, he said Drake May got it. MVP. He said he thinks the Seahawks are gonna win. Run Henry and put Flowers in position to receive the ball in space. Aaron gonna have to channel one of his MVP performances to win.
Of course, Q picked Drake May.
Well, for example, Lamar Webb said he did it as a motivation for his high school team. Didn't Jim Miller was a high school baseball coach and pitched for the Tampa Bay Rays at 47 years old? He made it to the majors. You never know. People still, they want that.
What's your point? Huh?
Same reason. I'm saying another reason why Phillip Rivers decided.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know what we was talking about. That's why
I was going by the comments.
Okay, gotcha.
I was reading out the comments, and it's.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, but we're speaking about the playoffs, and the quarterfinals playoffs start tonight, where the Ohio State Buckeyes play against the Miami Hurricanes. Who's winning that game, and how many touchdowns Ohio State beat Miami by?
I'm not saying that.
Are we sure Ohio State even gonna beat Miami?
I'm not even sure they're gonna beat them. I'm just be real with you. That the way that defense looked last week.
Exactly.
I'm not putting nothing on nothing. Miami is more well-rounded than anybody probably thought they were. They look really good and really dangerous.
We sure that wasn't a bad Texas A&M team, though?
No, that Miami defense has been looking good for a few games.
For a while.
I
actually think Miami's going to pull off an upset tonight.
I got Miami winning too. I think it'll be a close game.
Yep.
But I think Miami wins.
I think it's like 14-17. Sorry,
Last time I thought it was gonna be a foregone conclusion that somebody was gonna lose. It was that whole Alabama fiasco last week. So I don't want to say it's a foregone conclusion that Miami gonna win, because hell, they still got Alabama in there some kind of way. I don't know.
But they're saying Ohio State is the foregone conclusion, not Miami. They don't think Miami's gonna win.
Yeah. My bad.
I got Miami win. I think they win by like 3.
Miami? I think Ohio State will win.
You still got Ohio State winning?
Yeah, I think Ohio State will win. But yeah, it's definitely not no foregone conclusion. Nobody cares about Georgia or Bama.
Right
I'm
now,
putting that out there
That's
for
not
John
true.
Mark.
We have Georgia and Bama fans that watch the show, and we
I know.
thank you for your supports.
I'm gonna say this. Georgia, right now, they got hot at the right time. And I think they will make the national championship game.
Who?
Georgia.
Oh,
And
okay.
and y'all gonna say I'm crazy for this one. I would like to see Texas Tech though.
Yeah, you crazy for that one.
Texas.
Right. Hey man.
I mean,
I'm picking Alabama, but I wouldn't mind seeing Texas Tech play Georgia because that Texas Tech defense, I like them. They nasty. I like them. But hey, you already know who I'm betting on. So we can get so
you didn't bet on them last week.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I always pick Alabama now.
No,
I picked Oklahoma, didn't I?
I'll say you definitely did not pick Alabama last
I
week.
picked Oklahoma. Yeah, I picked that one.
Do we think Alabama got what it takes to beat?
I was about to say, do we see Alabama getting past Indiana?
The Heisman winner and
I'm picking Alabama.
Undefeated Indiana tomorrow.
I'm picking Alabama.
Unbiased?
You got to pick Alabama. Now. You didn't pick them last week.
I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, our run game is not the greatest, but
my
front seven is like that right now, and they look good and they healthy. My secondary has been playing out of their mind.
Mm-hmm.
If we can just get my offensive line to protect Ty enough to where he's not running for his life, I think the defense is going to dictate and show the world. I think Alabama pulls it off. I say Alabama win by 10.
Like Alabama, Indiana. Talk to me.
I got Indiana winning. Simply because you're not going to play one-dimensional ball against that defense. You're not going to just come out throwing against that defense.
I got you though.
Go ahead.
Also, tell me when Indiana played ranked teams, how many touchdowns to interceptions did Mendoza throw?
Was that when Derrick Henry was scoring 4 touchdowns in high school?
That ain't got nothing to do with Derrick Henry. Shut up. Anyway, go ahead, Fleck.
I feel like I'm on the spot. Say that again.
Man.
When Mendoza played AP ranked teams, how many touchdowns did he throw compared to unranked teams?
The same as Drake
Enough to win the Heisman? I don't know.
So look, here I'm gonna give you his stats.
The same as Drake.
So when he played ranked teams, Mendoza only threw 6 touchdowns. That's it, 6 against Oregon, Ohio State, and at the time I think it was Iowa was ranked. That was the other ranked team he played. He only threw 6 touchdowns. He was under duress the entire time.
So who he played against matters.
So you're proving Amir's points for him.
No. What I'm proving is he has to face a team with a good front seven, Mendoza is not that Heisman guy.
So who you play matters.
Huh?
Who you play matters. That's what you're saying.
No, well, when you play who you play, it matters. But what I'm saying is when he plays a team that has a good front seven, he doesn't play well.
I was cooking. Thank you.
No, you weren't, because I still don't agree with it.
He just proved my point.
He didn't prove my point, not me.
He didn't prove my point. Who you play against matters.
He proved your point, not me.
He just proved my point. Who you play against matters.
He proved your point, not me.
Thank you, Chef. I appreciate it.
Alabama losing.
You got Alabama losing.
I got Alabama losing.
Thank you, Mr. Producer.
Alabama losing.
Get back on track. Alabama going down.
Here's my thing. Every time we count Alabama out, they pull it out somehow.
They definitely do.
I just
so maybe I should say Alabama go win. So
that defense. That Indiana defense is really good.
We didn't have Alabama getting past Oklahoma's defense because that Oklahoma defense is really good.
That Indiana defense is better than the Oklahoma defense.
And I'll give you that. But again, I say, I have confidence. I didn't believe last week.
I mean, you're supposed to have confidence. That's your team. You're supposed to have confidence.
Well, last week I didn't. When we played in Oklahoma, I did not. I really did. I thought it was a wrap. I thought we were headed to the crib early, but they proved me wrong. I'm glad they did.
But the Indiana defense is better than the Oklahoma.
They shouldn't have been there to begin with. But
I
there
think
so
What does he mean?
it's going to be interesting to see.
Hey, what do you mean? He said, "Don't ignore him." What does he mean? 2 touchdowns per game is not okay.
we also got Texas Tech and Oregon.
Are you ignoring it?
We already know that Texas Tech.
Are you ignoring? I need to know so I can play along too.
I'm trying to move on.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh,
That's
I thought you
funny.
were asking me if I was ignoring somebody. I'm about to say what?
No, somebody on the Mirror Stream Act said, "Don't ignore me."
Oh, well,
I'm not even on my stream.
be ignored.
Oh,
Enjoy.
I just been bouncing around between everybody's stream because apparently different streams have different comments.
Yeah, see.
No, he's not. No, he's not talking to me. I think it was.
Who are you talking to? He said 2 touchdowns per game is not okay.
Right, that's what
And
Mendoza.
I think Rob was talking about
Rob.
6 touchdowns in 3 games.
Don't ignore him, Rob.
That's what he said.
Don't ignore him.
He said what I said. I'm agreeing. I didn't see it, so.
Yeah, he's talking about Mendoza. But either way,
Hey, thanks, Lomar. Thanks, Mr. Webb.
we got Oregon, who's been playing. Their offense is pretty good lately. Playing against a good Texas Tech squad. I think the game's gonna be a lot closer than what we think. The chef already said he's pulling for Texas Tech. So I'm gonna go to you, JB. Texas Tech and Oregon, the Ducks. Who you got?
I'm talking to you, Amir.
You
He
know.
is talking to you, Amir.
Oh, don't
I'm
be
talking
ignoring
to
him.
JB.
He is. He's talking to me. So you have to wait until it's Amir's turn to talk again. Who is that? Lomar?
Mr.
Yeah,
Webb.
we're not talking about Drake May anymore. I guess he's still talking Drake May. I don't know.
He's doing the wrong stuff.
There's no
I'm talking about Mendoza now.
I know we're not talking about Jalen Hurts, so whatever.
Ooh.
There, I addressed it.
Alabama Jalen Hurts sucks. You know, I know the chef want to see Texas Tech get in there. Them guys from Lubbock, Texas, but Oregon is known to be a pretty good team. I know, once when they had Jim Kelly way back in the day, and they used to run up and down the field, and they have different uniforms.
I said Jim Kelly.
I was just about to say he just
Chip
brought up
Kelly.
Jim.
I'm like, wait a minute. What?
At least Amir just looked at me. Y'all ain't had y'all.
Yeah, I was confused as hell. I was gonna let you roll.
I was look.
I'm like, wait, what?
It's because English not my
I didn't know
Did not let that one go.
back in the 70s.
I was not going to let that one go.
I was trying to weave it together. I was like, no.
Weave it together.
Again, I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. Jim Kelly.
Maybe Jim Kelly had 1 year in Oregon back in the 70s and he was trying to weave that team.
That's what I was trying to
We were trying to weave it together.
I was letting you finish.
But it was
I couldn't do it.
It was Fleck.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Put him in timeout.
I couldn't let that crap continue out of your mouth like that.
You see what happens when you come back from selling these vacuum cleaners? It's just disarray everywhere.
I was out here fighting for you, brother.
They're running everywhere. Like Garrett Blount was back on the field.
But they was running all over the place.
Put it all together somehow.
They did have that guy that was fighting on the field at that one time. I remember that. But
that was like Garrett Blount. Yeah,
it was. Yeah. I was trying not to say his
he
name.
went to Oregon at least, not Jim Kelly.
Not Jim Kelly, Chip Kelly.
No.
Chip Kelly was there though. Before he tried and failed to go to the NFL. Although never mind. That's a long story.
But talk about the Mighty Ducks somehow.
Man, he said Jim Kelly. I immediately started thinking about the Hurricanes. I'm like, wait a minute, what? How did he get to Oregon with them?
I'm sitting there like carry the 5, multiply by 2.
You know what? I'm tired of y'all. I'm done with it.
What multiverse were you in, sir?
Oregon winning.
Now it got me thinking, what college did Jim Kelly go to?
Miami.
He went to Miami.
That's what I said. When he said
Miami,
he
yeah.
went to
That I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was sitting there.
That's why when he said it, I'm like, are we talking Miami?
I was like, maybe he went for a year. I was like, maybe he went to Oregon for 1 year. I know he didn't go to Oregon. I know that much.
No. He went nowhere near Oregon.
It's the multiverse of madness.
Obviously.
Yeah, I want to know what multiverse is.
Fleck, Texas Tech.
I got Texas Tech. I like their defense. I'll keep it simple. Texas Tech, I like their defense.
It's gonna be one of those things where, high-ranking offense versus high-ranking defense.
Yeah.
Can Texas Tech keep up somehow in the middle and score enough points to win? So I like Texas Tech as well. So I'm a John Marshall way behind.
He probably just started.
Either way,
He watched
John Marshall picked Miami versus tonight against who are they playing again? He got me all lost. Miami tonight.
We already picked that, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, I was saying John Marshall picked Miami, but then I had a great part of who they were playing again.
Oh, Ohio State.
Yeah, there we go.
See, I tied it in. Jim Kelly.
You threw me off with that Jim Kelly.
But
That's what that's what he was answering. That's why he answered Miami.
Now you talking about Miami.
What college? You asked what college you went to.
Thank you. Thank you, John Marshall. That makes sense now. Because he definitely threw me. I was waiting for him to finish his point, though. I was allowing you to finish. For the record, I was.
No, I wasn't gonna let that shit go.
No, we can say shit.
Hey, we can say shit.
We can say shit.
I don't care.
Pat McAfee can say fuck on ESPN. I know we can say shit here on Facebook.
Nick Saban too.
You know something? You want to know? Never mind. I was about to say something.
And I think we got one more game.
Mark Zuckerberg.
We got one more game. Ole Miss versus Georgia.
You mean how many points is Georgia gonna be over?
Yeah, that's what you should have said. Georgia Ole Miss, and how many points is Georgia gonna win by?
They played each other during the regular season, right? One time already.
Yeah, but Lane Kiffin was there.
I'm asking. I don't remember. How'd it go?
Georgia won.
Oh, Georgia rolled over.
Rolled.
It was like 43-17.
Georgia Peter rolled.
Yeah, it was like 43-17, something crazy like that.
I know probably Georgia struggled in the middle of the season, but
yeah,
they know Ole Miss is one of them or not.
I don't see it.
Georgia does extremely well in the Sugar Bowl, so
I don't see it being no different.
Yeah.
The last time they played in the Sugar Bowl, they lost though, didn't they?
Not the Ole Miss.
Well, not the Ole Miss, but last time Georgia played in the Sugar Bowl, they lost.
Oh yeah.
The last time they played Ole Miss, it was a good game though.
Yeah.
It was only 8-point game.
I think so.
It was a shootout, but I don't think it's going to be that with Lane Kiffin though.
I don't think it's going to be a shootout.
I think Miami. Still got me talking Miami. I think it was 43-35. That was the score.
I know they need to go ahead and get all cheerleaders off the field.
No, I was sitting here trying to think. I remembered it was an 8-point game. I just didn't remember what
before Pete Golden leave the field. They need to take all the cheerleaders and he loved young cheerleaders, so hide all your cheerleaders before Pete Golden get off the field because he might snatch one of them. I'm just saying. I know firsthand, Alabama, he did it.
He broke.
That was Ole Miss only loss.
I know we've had a long 2025. There's been a lot of sports up and down. I was trying to tie something together, but looks like LeBron's hairline got even longer.
Jesus.
I was trying to tie it together somehow, but y'all saw the picture I posted yesterday.
That
was funny.
Nobody say. Nobody.
I watched him playing last night live, and I had to rewind it because I was like, I know I'm not seeing these three hairs like Homer Simpson on top of his head, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah. But it led me to believe, because if I'm being quite honest, it's the first time I saw the Detroit Pistons live. So
they look good, huh?
Yeah, they Cade Cunningham definitely has that team running.
I told you.
He's a problem.
And a stat, I know I'm not the statistician or the question guy, and I'm not going to ask, but a stat that stood out to me as I was watching them yesterday. They were second in the league in upfront points. What's it called? The front court.
Fast break?
No, front court.
Oh.
The front court point. They were.
I think that was the front of the court call.
They were second in offensive rebounds, second in rebounds period, second in second chance points, and that's probably why they're as good as they are, because of that front court.
What is happening?
What's the front of the court call?
What is going on this show today?
Look, why John Marshall said Pete Golden looked like he said jet skis for a living?
Used jet skis, not even brand new ones, used ones. He just sitting out there putting wax on them.
Talking about what's the front of the court called?
It is. I don't know.
This is awesome. I love it.
This show is
the paint. There we go. Paint. That's what I was thinking.
Points in the paint.
Points in the paint. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh my god.
It makes
Where you
sense.
get-
I couldn't think of points in the paint. I couldn't think of points in the paint.
You all over the place.
Don't bring it over here, Mr.
Hey.
Jim Kelly in Miami,
Hey,
Oregon.
hey, either way,
Don't bring it over here.
it was the front
I'm
part.
there.
Oh my god.
I,
The front,
Bro,
hey,
Oh,
I
bro, Amir,
yes, sir.
bro, how you get from points in the paint
the
to
front part.
front court though?
Because I know it's the front court.
Oh my goodness.
What's in the front of the court? The paint.
Oh, my
Duh.
God.
He said, "What's in the front of the court? The front court."
Makes
Okay.
sense to me.
Because the front court is normally the 2 forwards in the center, and the back court is the 2 guards. But this positionless basketball, so I don't think that even count no more.
Hey, it makes sense to me.
You ain't know what he meant, John Marshall. You know what?
Thank you. Thank you. Matter of fact,
You ain't know.
that comic is TV time. Thank you, sir.
He said he get TV time.
That's
Thank you, sir.
stupid.
Yeah, the front of the court is the paint.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah, points in the
We're
paint.
going with,
Point
we're
to the
going with
paint.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
We'll let you have
y'all
it.
know English is not my first language.
Mhm.
It's, yeah.
Hey, you know what? You know what he doing right now? He pulling the Jose Alvarado. He fighting for what he believe in.
He's fighting for his life out here.
That man was
Swinging
really
at-
fighting himself. That's
swinging
the
at
crazy
all
part
this-
about it.
Swinging at all the 7-1 people.
That dude karate chopped him like, get off of me. Like, I didn't understand that fight whatsoever. He was
They need
fighting
to-
out of frustration. He wanted out of that game and out of freaking New Orleans.
That they need to file domestic violence charges against
New Orleans wants out of New Orleans.
They need to go ahead and file domestic violence charges because he was beating up a woman.
Send them back to
He
Charlotte.
was beating up a woman.
Did you not see how he was swinging?
Yeah, he was mad.
I did.
He was mad.
Like a woman. Like,
ain't land one hit.
not a nan.
No.
Not a
He
nan.
still got caught in the face
Hey,
though.
you know what happened? He got caught in a jersey. He was trying to get out the jersey, but he was swinging. He was stuck in another dude's jersey. That's exactly what happened. He was like, "Get off of me." That's what happened.
Little person.
Look, I was waiting for him to go.
I thought that was funny.
And Jordan
It
Poole
was
got that
hilarious.
Hey, we definitely got to laugh more in 2025. 2026, on the other hand, it's coming right along. Gentlemen, tell me one thing that stood out to you sports-wise in 2025.
How bad all my teams sucked. Braves, the Titans, Florida. 2026 got to be better than 2025.
But
So-
Florida win the
Okay.
national championship though. You got that basketball.
But what do we remember
Celtics did it.
closing out the year? We remember football.
I
No?
get it, but it's been a long year. 12 months. Something got to count for you, right? You got to take the.
Okay,
You gotta take the goat.
you're right. We won the national championship. Yay!
Yeah. Chef, talk to me.
Yay!
Talk to me, Chef. What stood out to you in 2025?
Um,
And don't say Derrick Henry and he broke his high school stats.
hey, look, stay out of Derrick Henry business. Leave the
That's
king
what, that's
alone.
what the Ravens doing.
Look, I need them.
Right, no bullshit.
I know. Real talk. Man, I need them to stop. But
That's exactly what they're
Do
doing.
it every year.
I got to give it to 20.
Hell, I could have won that fantasy league if they knew how to run the ball.
I know, right? But no, one thing I will say about this season, it starts off rough, but the ending is way better than it began. Because Lord knows my college team started off horrible. My NFL team started horrible. And they brought it around. So, hey, hopefully 2026 is better than the start of my 2025 football season.
JB, talk to me.
The one thing that stood out to me was how much money the Dodgers have to spend.
In 30-38. Because they ain't spending no money until then.
Insurmountable.
Jesus
Insurmountable. They
Christ.
just have so much money. They
They ain't
just
spending
signed
no
him.
money until
Just sign him, bro.
30-38. Their payroll right now is $12.
This is damn
Call it
ridiculous.
what you want. Call it what you want.
It need to be
It's
some
$12,
damn
and that's because Mookie Betts needed money for an Uber.
going on.
Yep.
It's $12, and that's only because Mookie Betts needed money for an Uber.
I take it. Either way.
He's gonna need a lot more if he keep playing the way he did to finish the season. I know that much next year.
Woo. Yeah, he's gonna need a whole lot more. We send him to New York because New York don't look for nobody. The Eagles broke the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs broke the Kansas City Chiefs. They wasn't gonna be like that forever. And the Eagles ain't even like that no more. So the other thing that stood out to me was, well, it didn't really stand out to me. I knew it was gonna happen, that LSU was gonna suck because ever since Brian Kelly got down here, that's what they did.
Inevitable.
Yeah, so that was gonna happen. But the fact that,
I mean, by default, they suck.
By
It was inevitable.
All right, Florida, shut your ass up. Bama,
Well,
you
said
suck too.
we suck, so that's.
I know, that's why I just said
said
anything.
anything.
But then the fact that year in, year out, not year in, year out, but this year with all the injuries, the 49ers are still where they are. That was just crazy to me.
What about you, Amir?
All of my teams suck.
That's true. That's true. He does back to suckers.
I think what stood out to me is and it's gonna be sad, the Knicks winning the in-season championship, because Knicks and winning don't go hand in hand like ever.
Hey, Jim. Hey, wait.
You get the thumbs.
And Notre Dame getting the thumbs out in the playoffs. Alabama should have been the one going out.
It was AI. They AI me.
Oh my God.
I know why I'm laughing.
Either way, we are moving on to 2026. We're looking to
I knew why I was laughing, but why are they?
We are looking forward to bigger and better things. Somebody got to let the chef in because he has a guest account right now.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
My
I know why I'm laughing, but why are they laughing?
We laughing at Josh Hart.
We sorry. We still love you, Amir.
It don't matter to me. They won something. They beat the Spurs. Take that.
Ooh.
Hey, smell your thumb.
I don't know what they got to do with me, but okay. The 49ers play in the gay capital of the world, but yet here we are.
Oh my God. Whoa. Jesus.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
They play in Santa Clara.
Alabama players marry their cousin, but yet here we are.
Alabama do marry their cousin. They do.
I'm not understanding what.
Charity wasn't my cousin.
I'm not understanding what they got to do with me.
Charity wasn't my cousin.
He's an Alabama fan. You're not a fan.
Well, I mean, it works out then because you got priests touching little boys. So I'm just saying.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
what is happening?
No, Notre Dame.
What is no.
You open the door.
Hey.
I'm going to do it.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
John Marshall said
All I gotta say is follow your heart.
We all got around the horn.
I did. I had to do that. I had to take control sometimes.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
just follow your heart.
Just follow your heart.
Yeah, that's what he did.
He really did.
Carl Anthony Towns still mad. He was so mad he had to go in
He's
propose to a woman.
Come on,
He get over it.
Hey, be a cool cat and follow your heart.
I don't understand what that means, but okay.
I'm leaving, Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna see y'all next year.
Oh boy. I love how we end in 2026. 25. Excuse me.
Hold on. Can we leave?
23. What the hell?
I don't know what.
Hey, no, he said 2026. You know how when your mama said I'm gonna knock you into next week? That's what she did. That soup wasn't good when you took it over there to mama home. She knocked your ass in the next week already.
You got something for a chef that doesn't have anything to do with Derrick Henry?
Lord.
Why Derrick Henry in this now?
No, I'm asking question-wise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
John Marshall stupid.
Look, no Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he did. Now you following.
Yes. That's exactly it, John. Yes, he did.
Now you're following.
Thumbs up.
Give us the thing. Rob, I gotta go.
Look. What did that?
They're distracting.
I did nothing.
They are distracting from the question. People want to hear the question.
I'm not
look, the
I
question,
didn't say nothing.
calendar year, NFL calendar year, not season, calendar year. What NFL
What's
player,
calendar year first? What do you mean?
2025,
January
calendar year.
1st.
January 1st of
Okay.
2025 to December
Okay.
31st. Who was the leading touchdown scorer this calendar year?
Bijan.
Mm-mm.
That's a good guess.
I say Josh Allen.
Okay.
Passing, rushing, and receiving, or
All
just
together.
okay, then yes, quarterback. So yeah, I'm gonna go Josh Allen then.
Remember now,
If we're adding the passing touchdowns to it too.
calendar year, right?
If we're adding their passing touchdowns,
From January to now, though.
And
So that
include
means
playoffs.
last year playoffs and all that stuff.
Yeah, see, that's being extra.
This one I told you about this. You don't be like
Jalen Hurts.
Mm-mm.
For who?
Stafford.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
That makes sense.
23.
You got more touchdowns. So it's not
In the
passing
calendar year.
touchdowns involved.
Calendar year. Think about it. Calendar year.
Yeah, but Josh Allen's got 40 passing touchdowns alone.
This year? 2025? Not season, last season. I'm talking about from January 1st to December 30th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Let's look it up. And I stole this from Sneaky Himbo. So
who you snuck?
Himbo, off of Get Up.
Oh, all right.
Okay, you're right. He got 25 this year.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
Himbo came through with a good one that time because I was grasping that straw when I saw it.
Couple of notes, last minute notes that's happened in 2025. Literally just happened today. Steven Stamkos, hockey, scored a 600 goal, third active in the NHL, 22 overall. I was going to ask that question, but I know you had no clue. So 600 scored a 600 goal in the NHL. Nice. Trayvon Diggs was claimed by the Green Bay Packers today.
Yeah.
He's eligible to play.
I like that move for them.
It's all right.
I like that move for them because they're missing. That's what they're missing a corner on that back end.
Exactly.
That front seven is going to generate so much pressure that he ain't. That's why he went back there. He went back there to play with Mike Parsons again next year.
Of course.
Matters not.
Because with them claiming him, they claimed his contract, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So his contract still got some years on it.
Yep.
I think they're just on the hook for this year, though.
Not if
they got this year and next year.
This year and next? Okay.
Yep. Next year is his contract year.
Yeah. So it's 472,000, and then another 58,000 if he's playing on Sunday. They don't say anything about next year, so that's kind of interesting. I think he might be up as far as guaranteed money.
Yep.
Yeah, he ain't got no more guaranteed money.
Yeah, so they don't owe him anything come after this year.
They don't, right?
Yeah. So I thought I read that right. So yeah, that's
but just because he don't have any guaranteed money, that don't mean that they don't. That just means that they can release him and not owe him anything. But
right.
He still has contract money left with them. It's just not guaranteed.
Stephon Diggs and another Patriots player, I forgot his name.
Christian Barmore.
Barmore, yeah. There we go.
Warner, Alabama.
Yep.
They're both facing legal issues that might hinder the Patriots in the playoffs. So next couple of days will be sticky for New England. They're both
it wasn't a good day.
He hasn't mentioned anything, but at least Ben Moore said something, and his lawyer released a statement as well. So
yes, yesterday was not a good day in the Diggs household.
Not at all.
Not at all.
But I think Trayvon Diggs did what he did because he was tired of being in Dallas anyway.
So rumor has it it was released that he wasn't trying to go back on the plane on Christmas.
Right.
He was trying to stay
in the DC area because that's where he's from.
The Cowboys forced him to get on the plane, and they had an argument, and that's what led to the cutting.
He didn't get on the plane.
He refused to get on the plane.
He stayed behind, and that's
So
It wasn't an argument. He asked, they said no, and he stayed anyway.
Yeah. He
That's
said, I'm
the way.
Eagles are planning to rest their starters this weekend, which we already know. So is the Chargers. And so that's.
I don't know how I feel about the Chargers resting. I mean, I understand, but you're giving a division rival. I mean, unless your backups come out and play remarkable.
They're not playing for anything, though.
Shit, for me, it'd be a big fuck you to my division rival. If I can beat them and keep them from getting the 1 seed.
Well, they're already the 1 seed, I thought.
No.
The Broncos are already the 1 seed.
No, the 1 seed ain't locked. Is it?
I thought Broncos was. I thought.
the Broncos could have swore one locked in.
I thought when they beat Kansas City last week, which was an ugly game in itself.
Hold on.
I thought they were locked in as the number one.
Because the Patriots are 13-3 too. So if the Patriots win and New England and Denver loses, Denver would be 13-4. The Patriots would be 14-3. So why wouldn't they go in front of them?
Yeah, that is true.
There we go.
So it's not like they just clinched their division.
So that means New England will be one and done. Like I said. Either way. No, so yeah, you got a broken hand, left hand by Herbert. So I think that's probably why they arrested him.
And I get that, but for me, it would just be a big screw you to a division rival if I can get him for a half, make him play for a half.
And JB left us a little bit early. He has family in town. Let's hope that the 49ers leave a little bit early and not win against Seattle on Saturday. We don't want to hear that man mouth for the next 4 weeks.
Transfer portal opens on Friday. So it should be interesting to see what all of these players that are entered the portal are going to start going to. Right now, Texas is beating Michigan 24-20 in the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter. And Vanderbilt shut the season down with a loss to Iowa.
Brian Freeman is coming back for another season in Notre Dame as well. 2025.
Marcus Freeman?
Marcus?
Yeah, that guy.
How the hell you
we were stationed with Brian Freeman.
That's his middle name.
Me and Rob was stationed with Brian Freeman.
That Tito got on that fantasy league. Then that's probably why I read it.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
That's him.
So yeah, I just read it out today. Brian, is Brian White?
Yep, he was.
Brad White. Brad White.
Brad White. Yep.
He won the championship in the PPR league. By the way, just want to throw it out there. He hasn't stopped talking, blowing up the feed.
Oh yeah, he finna let y'all know about it.
Y'all finna get that.
Yeah. He beat Mac when Mac lost again in the finals. Mac can't win the finals for nothing.
Mac is
the Buffalo Bills of fantasy. He can get there, but he ain't winning shit.
Always the bridesmaid, never
the bride. Either way, 2025 has been fun. Whatever you guys decide to do tonight, please be safe. Enjoy.
Safe.
And hopefully to see y'all again on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and on Twitch, because I will be starting a Twitch channel. We will be on more, probably not as long. I want to start what's called All Sports Matters Minutes, where
some rapid fires,
5, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, some rapid fires.
Day and break off. That we owe that to our constituents.
I like that.
All Sports Matters Minutes, because all sports matters. Gentlemen, if you got a cup in front of you, raise it up. Raise the helmet up. I don't know. What the hell?
I know, right? Put something up.
Y'all be safe. I love y'all. 2025 has come to a close. Let's bring 2026 in style.
All love. Hey, if you out and about tonight and you had drinks, man, just take a ride share, please. I'd like to see y'all next year in 2026. And I don't want you to hurt yourself or anybody else.
Make sure you send that same message to every player that ever went to the University of Alabama, because we know how they are on the road.
No, Georgia. Remember, that's Georgia. Georgia gets those, not us. We okay.
No, I
And
was
if you see a crowd of people running, don't ask questions.
hell no.
There you go. That part.
Hell no. I don't care if somebody farted in the state. Go the other way.
Go the other way. There you go. Run.
Happy New Year. Remember, it's a tough time for the NASCAR community. We just want to throw that out there as well.
Yeah.
Greg Biffle and his family, Denny Hamlin, and his dad passed away in a fire. Anthony Joshua, his trainer and friend, passed away a couple of days ago.
Wow. Yeah.
Anthony Joshua was in that really bad accident.
Yep.
Yeah,
In Nigeria.
Luckily, and I hate to say that because the people in front passed away.
Anthony Joshua, did you see the video?
And that's the only reason he is alive. Be safe out there. The roads are not your friend. Whether you're sober or not. Not everybody's sober.
Right.
Just want to keep that in mind. Don't want to be a damper on that. So whether you like NASCAR, golf, wrestling on Netflix, TNA is now on A&E. Just want to throw that out there starting in a couple weeks. AEW just had their pay-per-view. Boxing, big card in January. UFC is now on Paramount starting January. Just want to also keep that in mind. So that's free. So for those of you that actually spend money on pay-per-views, that's part of your subscription on Paramount.
But here, all sports matter.
Place.